Hi, I'm Howard Goodwin, and welcome to All Aboard. The Norfolk Southern's Georgia Division runs 148 miles from Atlanta, Georgia to Chattanooga, Tennessee. The line began as the Selma Dalton Railroad in 1869. Later, the route was owned by the Southern Railroad until merger with the Norfolk and Western produced today's Norfolk Southern. This route begins in the Inman Yard 6 miles northwest of downtown Atlanta and runs to Chattanooga's Debutts Yard. As one of the heaviest travel rail lines in the South, it hosts over 24 trains each day. We will see Powder River unit coal trains on their way to and from the world's largest coal-fired power plant, molten sulfur unit trains, and the Triple Crown Roadrailer service. All types of modern freight traffic will roar by behind the latest Norfolk Southern power, as well as Union Pacific and Kansas City Southern pool locomotives. As a special treat, we will go back to 1991 and watch a new Georgia Railroad steam fan trip on the line. Our train awaits. All aboard.
We are at the very heart of the rail citadel of the South, Howell Interlocking and Y on Atlanta's northwest side, scene of virtual nonstop train action, and the jumping-off point of our 148-mile rail odyssey over Norfolk Southern's busy main line from Atlanta to Chattanooga. A matched set of General Electric 940Cs get underway with a long train of Kentucky coal, which soon meets a CSX train headed on their parallel main through Atlanta, while a second CSX train waits for a new crew. CSX and Norfolk Southern are the railroad players in Atlanta, and almost all of the city's rail traffic, estimated at over 150 movements a day, funnel through a very busy Howell Y. A manned tower guarded this busy junction until a few years ago, but now CSX controls it from Jacksonville. Atlanta's resident pair of SD9s soon breaks the brief stillness at Howell with a southbound Center Road job headed for East Point on Atlanta's south side. These SD9s spend most of their time switching piggyback trains, so it's a treat to see them out on the road. Inman Yard is the nerve center of NS operations in the Atlanta area and was the hub of the Southern Railway system. The sprawling facility, 6 miles northwest of downtown Atlanta, boasts a large hump facility, the system's busiest intermodal terminal, engine facility, rip track, and rail welding plant. A set of light engines drifts down the South Thoroughfare track so they can tie onto a waiting southbound piggyback train. Our zoom lens peers over the top of the Inman's piggyback terminal with acres and acres of trailers waiting to be loaded out. Once the busiest classification yard on the Southern system, Inman is now primarily used to support the piggyback terminal. After a quick crew change on the main line, Plant Shearer-bound coal train number 733 resumes its trip south behind 3 visitors in the bright armor yellow and harbor mist gray of the Union Pacific Railroad, leading a lone Norfolk Southern engine and over 100 aluminum rapid discharge hoppers. It takes 4 high-horsepower, 6-axle locomotives, here 2 SD60Ms and 2 840Cs, to move this long train of Powder River coal over the hilly NS main lines between the UP interchange in Memphis and the world's largest coal-fired power plant near Macon, Georgia.